Hi guys, here to talk about the latest album by Bryan Adams, So Happy It Hurts. Before that, please take a second to subscribe to the channel. So Bryan Adams lately is into lots of things and he changed a little bit, so you can see it from the cover that is into photography. This is very Apple, I would say. This is so white, you know, it's into photography and his material is even good under that point of view. Well, his music is more pop oriented than usual and retro oriented, so we saw the last two albums were more acoustic or, you know, covers from the 50s, from the 60s. He's into the kind of mood and I don't dislike it at all because it's always good music and his voice is as good as it was 30 years ago. He sings amazingly, not only for his age, but in general he sings better than most of 20 years old now in the scene. The first single of this album was released months ago, So Happy It Hurts, and it's got a very good video, and the vibe of the album is So Happy It Hurts because after the pandemic, Bryan was so happy to go back and do music and do tours and, you know, thinking about positive things, and here is the title, So Happy It Hurts. This is the album number 15 and it's got a little bit of everything that Bryan gave us in terms of music in his career, I would say, even if, as I said, the sound is a little softer, is a little more pop oriented. So 4 singles were released before the album. So Happy It Hurts, that again it was released around October last year, so 5 months in advance. Never Gonna Rain, very popish. On the Road and Kick-Ass, for sure one of my favorites of the album, with John Cleese doing spoken words before the song. John Cleese is Monty Python's. 12 songs in total for not even 40 minutes of music, so this album is not a masterpiece. I will name maybe 4 or 5 songs, the others are okay. So this is the usual Bryan Adams album that it always works for me like this. I say, okay, nothing special, but then I end up listening to them, even if they are not great, they're not as memorable as they were, you know, in the 80s or the 90s. So I give the rating of, you know, 67 out of 100. Very well played, very well sung, but maybe nothing that you will remember in the future, and especially compared to, you know, some masterpieces from the 80s, you know, you have to rate it down a little bit. So I have to pick up 3 songs, definitely the opener and the title track, So Happy It Hurts. Very good song, very positive. I like songs with positive messages. Kick-Ass, track number 7, very good, rockish, you know, the rock soul of the Canadian singer. And I really like the last track of the album, These Are the Moments That Make Up My Life. This would be a classic Bryan Adams ballad, but with a different twist. It's recorded as with different arrangement, different solutions, and it's very interesting overall as a song, as a, you know, as it's written and recorded. So there are no skip tracks, as I said. The album is not a masterpiece, but enjoyable start to finish. So this is my opinion. This is So Happy It Hurts. Very happy Bryan Adams here with a guitar, even if he plays bass on this one. He plays lots of things as usual. Bryan is all-round musician. So guys, this is my opinion about this album. You let me know what you think about Bryan Adams, So Happy It Hurts. Let's talk about music as always. Rock on!